Okay, in this video we're going to go ahead and learn how to create a library component that when you insert into an assembly brings with it a specific process like cutting a pocket, drilling and tapping a few holes. So to start with, let's create our library component shape. To do that, I'm going to go to Curves, Rectangular, and here I'm going to say I want a 2x2 rectangle. Next, I'm going to go to Parameter Name. I'm going to name this parameter to be X, give it a designation, which means description again, of length of part. I'm going to go here and I'm going to call this Y and call it width of part. Now I'm going to go create a fillet. Now here I'm going to name the parameter on the fly. I'm going to say R equals 0.375, and I'm going to say change from local to global and apply that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and extrude this, and I'll do this maybe as that color, why not? Down in Z, and I'm going to name this parameter on the fly as well, typing Z equals 0.75. Next, I'm going to go to the parameter pull-down menu and choose Edit List, and I'm going to describe the R and Z parameters before I forget what they are. So I'm going to say R is the corner radius, and Z is depth of part. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and create some counterbore holes in this part. So I'm going to go to my drillings, leave myself to dynamic, and drag myself so my cursor is near the corner radius, left click, and I'm going to choose a hole plus counterbore. And here I'm going to name these parameters on the fly. I'm going to say CB underscore D1 equals 0.25, and that's going to be for the counterbore diameter 1. Now I'm going to go to here for CB underscore diameter 2 is going to be equal to 0.5 for now, and then I'm going to say CB underscore DP for depth is equal to 0.25. So now I can drive all of these parameters in this library part as well. I'm going to go ahead and make a pattern right away, maybe double mirror. Right, so now that we have our holes, now we're going to go ahead to Parameter Edit List, and I'm going to name those as well before we forget what they are. So in the name column, these are the names of the drivers that will be linked to the Excel file. The designation is just a description so you remember what parameter drives what. So here I'm going to call this counterbore diameter through hole, and over here I'm going to call it counterbore diameter, right? And then here I'm going to call it counterbore depth. Okay, so now we have all the main drivers we need for that part. In the next video we'll make the tool shape.